I think you'll be pleasantly surprised.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky.
Let's
go.
Go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light. Just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Cheers.
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try. I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
It was genuinely either this or Dragon Quest. I figured you'd prefer this over Dragon Quest.
Blast. The librarian's still here.
Dragon Quest I don't really know about either though. That was really almost...
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be alright. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is.
Professor Black might have suggested hand on magic in the library.
Revelio. That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
That's actually a decent looking outfit too. The black on navy blue isn't terrible. can't bring myself to. The Lilac Ensemble. Hold on, what the fuck? When did I get that? That looks ugly as shit. Yep, that's the dark lilac charms professor. The most normal looking outfit. One of my favorites thus far.
Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clear. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're on.
Revelio.
Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Revelio.
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
At least he's honest.
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
If nothing else. Alright. Got Slumos. With Reparo.
Reparo! Why should you use Reparo with this broken armor?
Whoa, hold on. You know I'm a whore when it comes to fucking outfits. You gotta see. That looks so weird. No, but it doesn't look appropriate for Hogwarts at all. Like, what I'm doing, what I'm thinking right now is like, with the clothes that I want to wear is like, okay, what would I wear during fall? Right now it's fall. You know what I mean? As much as I would love to wear something like this, or to wear something like this, it's fall. Unfortunately, I'm also the new student, so right now I think it's best that I wear my Hogwarts shit, and especially again during fall, I'm not going to take off the hood. You know what I mean? I'm not going to take off the fucking cloak. That's just silly right now. Jesus, how low are we going?
Of course, traces of ancient magic. Revelio! That's it!
Legendary. See, now that's something I could wear 24/7. This could definitely be the springtime uniform. But for now.
Where might this lead?
The Athenium. Interesting.
Revelio!
Alright. I have an idea that I'm gonna need that. Call it a hunch.
Lumos!
Nope, I was wrong. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Levioso! Incendio!
One segment of your magic meter is full, you can cast devastating magic. Okay. Cool. Grab more enemies. I mean, I was literally being lifted at the last second, but sure.
This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. Revelio.
Oh, goodbye. The music's actually super relaxing too right now, I'm not gonna lie. That is a fucking ugly ass beret. Who told you you were good look? I mean, this is decent, but even this is still shite. I'm just wearing you for the fucking armor at this point. Look at this garbage. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. Okay. Okay. Let's get it.
Leviosa. Leviosa. It is a book after all.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
That being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Shut the fuck up. A woman in your academic position should be insightful as to understanding it is inappropriate to bring one's fucking familial ties into your own fucking judgment. You cunt. I don't like her. See, love this scarf, but unfortunately I'm not a Gryffindor. I guess speak of Gryffindor.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
Yep. Sorry, I was responding to a text.
That sounds a rather complicated way to simply avoid carrying your books.
Possibly. But where's the fun in simplicity? New charms and spells have to come from someone. Why not me? I collect the books and remove the charm myself. Except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Amit told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around. So she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Amit tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands.
Why do
If
I
you
feel
could
like I
collect them
recognize her
and
voice?
bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Revelio. Lumos. Reparo. Incendio.
There we go. Right.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Sorry, I'm putting my hair up real quick.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Reparo. Incendio. Accio. Leviosa.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Revelio.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class.
A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid
Did you
work,
know that
everyone.
actually the strength of Reparo depends on how much magical power you actually put into it?
Now, for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
The best time to shut the fuck up is now. How about them apples?
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a...
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian myself. I mean...
Ah, that's the type of person this douche canoe is. Well, I'm better than him. I truly am. I'm better. Shut up. You don't almost do shit.
I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it.
These things that I'm grabbing.
They'll do the rest.
Give a shit about that. Hang on.
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves. I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. They might be around clearing.
Make anything grow.
Revelio.
That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern. Stay in the greenhouse as in your place.
can't remember the last time Sebastian lost a duel.
Is it really that surprising that Sebastian lost to me? Jesus. That's all anybody's talking about.
Maybe Aurors or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
I saw all about on Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Revelio.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
So why are we being a dick, Professor, for no reason?
My parents considered keeping me home from... Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Adurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I'm sure you won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Remember, the potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Fine job brewing your first Wiccanworld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn. This is going to be a busy year.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll tell you when...
Should you chop the Dibney or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Damn, the game's gonna make me wait real life seconds. It's fucked up. Did you pass out? I was just asking. Oh, my bad. Right.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Get it! Oh! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Well, time to see if I can bullshit my way through this.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Nah, should I lie?
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Thank you, sir.
Revelio.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Actually, sir, I could stand to use a little more excitement.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Oh, I'd fucking hope so. Okay, just making sure I can't cut. Alright, let's see. Quests. Figure from Wagadu. Cross wands. Well, fuck yes.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Cross Wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find... Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
I'll go it alone.
Then let's get started.
I don't need help. I am the danger.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Conspringa! Incendio! That's all you've got? Protego! Come on! Incendio!
God damn. Hold on.
They ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Very well. Good.
Incendio! There goes my way. Leviosa! Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Incendio! Incendio!
What? Crane.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready.
Very well.
Incendio! Stupid one! Incendio! Leviosa!
I'm telling
Yes,
you,
I'm
I
ready
can do
now.
it. I know for a fact I can do it.
Incendio! Leviosa! Protego! Stupid one! Incendio! Protego! Stupid one! Stupid one! Stupid one! Incendio! Stupid one! Stupid one! Leviosa! Stupid one! Incendio! Leviosa! Protego! Stupid one! Leviosa!
Incendio! There goes my way. Accio! Leviosa! Stupefy! Accio! Protego! Stupefy! Leviosa!
Fuck. So close. I know I can do it.
Care to try again?
Yeah.
Yes,
I can
I'm ready
try
now.
again.
Very
Yeah,
well.
I cheer.
Good luck.
Shut the fuck up, kid. Run it.
Protego! Incendio!
You know, if the fucking locking didn't work, that'd be pretty... Why are you not switching targets? Why are we not switching targets?
Confringo!
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna sit there and fucking do damage when I can lock onto the right fucking target. Can we do what I fucking want?
Care to try again?
Can we
Yes,
actually
I'm ready
work
now.
the fucking way
Very
the
well.
game's supposed
Good
to?
luck out there.
Is that an option?
Incendio!
Confringo!
What in the fuck? No.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well.
Run this as many times as it takes for the fucking game to work the way it's supposed to.
Incendio! Protego!
Why can I not lock on?
Leviosa!
It's not letting me lock on to anything. I can't lock on to those two? No. Okay. No, I'm not dealing with this. Shit's just gonna piss me off.
Care to try again?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm ready.
Stupid. Incendio. Protego. Stupid.
Yes, I'm ready.
Why am I fighting the others? Why am I fighting the others? I didn't say to fight the others.
Leviosa. There goes my way.
Why am I attacking the others if I'm locked onto you? I'm not understanding.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Protego. Stupid. Incendio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio.
What? Okay.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Incendio. Protego. Stupid. Leviosa. Stupid. Leviosa.
Leviosa! That's the winner!
Protego. Stupid. Incendio. Incendio. Fringo.
Incendio. Protego. Accio.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Incendio. Protego. That's all you've got? Incendio.
Confringo.
Incendio. Accio. Protego. Incendio. Accio.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out.
Incendio. Protego. You're better than that. Accio. Incendio. Come on. Incendio. Levio. Protego. Confringo. Incendio. Levioso. Protego. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
What to do? What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet...
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it! You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing.
Yes.
What the fuck is this outfit?
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Amen.
Expelliarmus! You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life.
Hey. What do you mean I don't have blue flames here? What? Brother, I was running. God, that is going to be quite the run. Having a broom would be pretty cool. Meh, meh, meh. Oh shit. That's what I get for talking shit. Got some crystals, cool.
Incendio. Levioso.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Likewise. What up, Natty?
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I am well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
You know what, Natty?
They
You
want
deserve the
something that
truth.
Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili Land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow was planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here? Wonder who lives here.
But, Mummy...
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home. Especially...
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello. I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my post.
What do you have for sale?
Now, why don't you do some more drawings for me? Hmm?
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you. I hope to see you again sometime.
I hope, man.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What
do you have?
What can I help you with today? Ah, yes, a wonderful choice. I hope to see you again sometime.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
I see. You won't...
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Sister, you think I'm scared of you?
Get over here!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Child!
Had enough?
No, don't.
Get fucked.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop. She's a travelling vendor.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them... I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a... No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important
Mallowsweet?
I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honour? I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Revelio.
Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Oh, beard!
The flames make the pyre sink. Incendio!
Clearly, all 3 of these pyres are meant to be lit. What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across. My guess is that each will also require... which you can find in Hogsmeade. I really must. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you?
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I... slim though the chances may be. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Protego. Levioso. Incendio.
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
feel like I'm hearing people talk.
Incendio! Accio!
That is hilarious. Is it a cloak? Yes. That is funny as fuck.
An encampment. This must be it. Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
We should have killed that traitor arm when we took his cards. What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
Did that goblin just say mushroom tea? What the fuck?
Next time I see Pig or that student.
You're kidding. Okay.
When the war is over, goblins will rule over wizards and...
What do you have in store for me this time?
No quiet.
Incendio! Levioso! Protego!
How many of you are there?
Incendio!
You'll regret coming.
No! I will make you.
Incendio! Levioso!
You're hoping to survive this, are you?
Kinda.
Levioso!
Run! You won't get away with that. Enjoy suffering,
Protego!
That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's carts.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I did that.
Revelio. Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn. Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly... Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
The ones I faced were determined to make things difficult.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have... You know, you think perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all the...
What a nice idea, Arn. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Some assistance.
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the...
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, they never return.
I'm so sorry.
We can't be sure. We only know Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from... A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night.
What exactly is...
It's an astonishing ancient... It's mainly used for studying the stars. Sadly, I'd imagine...
You seem to think...
That's like... We are known for our contribution, but with all I plan to... I understand. I've cross-referenced my best guess. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so...
I think I'm gonna save here. And then